Hey, good morning, everybody. Dr. Smith here at Breathe Modern Dentistry. I don't think I've ever actually given a full tour of our practice. So I'm standing outside our door here at the front of our office, and I just thought I'd give you a personal tour and kind of walk you through what we did, why we did it, and a little bit more about this place. We've been here now about 3 years. So I figured it's time for a good tour. So let's walk on in, and I'll try to explain a little bit more about the place. So obviously here's our entrance with some extra seating. Here's our lobby, and I designed this with a little bit more of an approach to not feeling so much, of course, like a dental practice. And so when you walk in, there's not a front desk as there typically is in a dental practice, which I did on purpose. And I'm gonna extend this out here, but we've got a little kiddo center here so they can watch some iPads or play some iPads, I should say, whenever they are hanging out and waiting on their things. We've got some girls trying to hide on us in the coffee room, so I'm gonna come in and just get into their space. But we have some espresso machines. Good morning, girls. We got some espresso machines, coffee machines, and we like to do it upright. So we try to create a lot of different coffees, a lot of different drinks for you guys when you're here. So we've invested in some nice coffee materials. This is something we get a lot of talk about. This thing I've hung up here was just custom made. What I did is I took some 4x6s and built out kind of the framework of it, and then I put some deer fencing, actually black deer fencing up above, and then I got some greenery and put that on top, and then I hung all these plants and the lights through it. So a fun little project that I had when I started the practice, but I just wanted it to feel very welcoming, very earthy, very natural. We've got a lot of comments on that and how to do that. Quite simple. One day, if anybody would like to know, I can kind of give you a quick tutorial on how we do that. But this is some custom artwork by one of our patients. I love the stuff that she does. So that's something that one of our patients made for us, and I've had it here hanging for a while. Just hard to want to take that down. I really like that. We've got some entrance TVs just so we can display new welcome screens from time to time. We're going to go this way. We're going to say hi to Michelle. This is our office manager here, and she's probably putting in some EOBs and some insurance information. We have Jessica, who's our patient concierge and kind of our coordinator on appointments, and she's on the phone as we speak. Tara's office here, and she does a lot of our insurance coordination, so she's the one working on benefits and getting everything lined up for you guys in terms of your care. Over on this side, we have some extra space. It used to be our orthodontic wing. At the moment, we've converted it and used those operatories into some other spaces for just more multi-use. But down the line, we'll use this again for further operatories and more expansion. This is a podcast table that I built back in the day, and a lot of times we'll do videos sitting at this podcast table. So we've had it in this corner just for some natural light, which is fun to have. So like to do a lot of videoing, a lot of content creation, and this allows us to do this a little more easily from time to time. So that's really enjoyable. And then over here, we kind of have a makeshift room where we do a lot of tensing and a lot of neuromuscular dentistry. And all that means is we'll often sit a patient down, tense their muscles for a little while to get them relaxed, to find where their jaw should be. We do that when we're working with mostly TMJ patients or patients doing full mouth rehabs to make sure we're building a bite that's in really good position to be built. So one day, probably back into our ortho room, but for now, again, kind of extra space that we're currently not fully utilizing. If we go this way, we're going to go into our main hallway that we started with in 2021 when we built into it. This is our photography room. So this is where we take a lot of our before and after shots. Most of our portraits and pictures are done in here, so we have the built-in flashes, and our camera will naturally cause us to go off. Different backgrounds that we can pull up, but it's just nice to be able to document our work and our casework. Several rooms here where we have patients currently in them, so we're not going to open those doors. We've got some TVs here with patients that we've done cosmetics for, so we like to be able to show those photos, and it just makes us smile every day seeing the patients that we've helped. This is our consultation rooms. That's where we often sit and go over larger complex treatment plans with patients. You can see some of my silly artwork that I've done over here recently, and it is what it is. But one day I got tired of hearing I hate the dentist, so I decided to kind of spite that and make something funny out of it. That's what that's about. This is our sterilization hallway. So we have cabinets here. Red means dirty, so we put our dirty instruments and things in here. We have foot pedals that open that stuff up. So it's hands-free, like that. Opens the doors so we can put dirty instruments in there without having to touch the doors. And as you go down the side, everything goes from dirty back to sterile and back to clean through this direction, and then over into our blue cabinets. Blue means clean, and we have some other things, burrs and other stuff that's stored in here. And then on this side, we have a lot of our technology. So we have our new intraoral scanners that take our CAD/CAM scanners. We have an iTero scanner, which does the same thing, but a little bit older unit. We have a erbium laser. We have a PrimeScan digital scanner for our same-day crowns and veneers and restorations that we make same day. Pulse ox machine for watching patients that are on conscious sedation. And then some other stuff for endodontics and so on. So we'll actually, let me flip back around. Let's go back this way. We got a little bit more to show you on this side. So this is one of our operatories. They all look very, very similar. So if you've seen one, you kind of seen them all. But this is our standard operatory. We have one on the other side. It's a little bit bigger for more surgical cases. But a lot of these things, like the corners, I just handcrafted and did some woodwork just to create some shelving, just to give some life to the operatory. I just really don't like the idea of being so stale. You guys know what that feels like. It kind of gets old when they're stale and just kind of ugly. So I like to feel good in my environment. So we've done a lot of things to spruce up the environment the best we can. This is our 3D CBCT machines. This is where we take our 3D x-rays, which we use on most of our new patients so we can assess the airway, the joints, just the facial health overall, as well as the system, because that's a big part of what your teeth are doing. If we don't know what the system's doing, we don't often know what your teeth are going to be doing. So that's a big part of that. And this is our lab. So say good morning.
Good morning.
Doing an impromptu tour here. So we have some computers where we plan our surgical guides for implants. This is our CAD/CAM mill units. We use these to mill out crowns and veneers, things like that for same-day dentistry. Sandblasting units, some ovens, some vacuum formers for our retainers, like you can see there that we're making to do some alignment for someone. We have a 3D printer over here, so we print 3D models. We wash them off in here, we cure them in here. So a lot of fun technology in this lab, and it allows us to do a lot of really amazing things in a very short duration of time. So that's why we really, really like having all those tools and all that technology. So that's there for you. Dr. Jarachek, good morning. We're going to go this way. We're going to run back through the hallway here, and I'll show you the other side. So we have 4 operatories on this side as well that we use for our general dentistry. Again, kind of very similar. These are just recently built out in terms of the shelves. So we're still getting some decor ready for those. But anyways, these are very similar. On this side, you'll see we have Element 8, our childhood, smile, and facial development rooms. And these are our consultation rooms where we do myofunctional therapy with adults and kids alike. But the goal is to sit here and go over exercises and work on those functions that affect our facial form, our overall muscle health, and our comfort, of course. So we do a lot of that. Another little waiting area for our families and kids that are here for Element 8. And here's where we have some of our x-ray equipment, and a little bit messy, I would have to say. But this is where we charge a lot of our units that need to be charged on a daily basis. So old fireplace from the remnants of the restaurant. Just thought it was beautiful. Didn't want to lose it. It's not currently working. It needs gas set back up. Currently, we don't need gas, so haven't set it up. Maybe I'll do that someday. There's Danielle back from maternity leave. Say good morning. So this is her operatory in essence. So she has 2 that she works out of for our braces and our alignment. And she just got this one kind of suited up. This room looks so cozy. I love what you did. It's really, really good. And then another operatory here again for ortho. So we have team bathrooms, patient bathroom, and we'll kind of run back up this way. I think that's kind of the end of it. In the back, we have, of course, break rooms and things like that I won't show you guys because they're probably messy. They're break rooms. But we'll go this way. This is kind of our last stop on the tour. This is our relaxation room. So whenever we have patients here for same-day crowns, same-day veneers, anything that they are waiting on us to kind of create some lab work for, and they just need a place to relax, we come into the relaxation room. So this room has, of course, fading lights, allows us to turn it down, really make it cozy in here. Obviously, we've got the fireplace on the TV at the moment. We have 2 relaxation chairs in this room. So this is nice. This is a great hangout because these chairs are 0G, so they'll go back, they'll give patients a massage, and they really just kind of create a nice hour or 30-minute break while we're doing our lab work or making your crowns or whatever it may be. So patients have really enjoyed this room. It's one of my favorite rooms simply because I've oftentimes escaped in here as well during the day just to take a break, get a little massage, and so that's kind of been nice for us too. But I think overall that's the tour. I didn't want to take too long, but wanted to bring you into our office, welcome you to our office. If you guys are looking for a dentist and your environment matters, I suppose you'll enjoy this tour. We try to build it so that it's very comfortable from the moment you walk in, and it doesn't have that same dentistry feel, it doesn't have the same dentistry smell. We really try hard to deliver dentistry in a different way, and I hope that's obvious after seeing our tour. But we invite you to come see us, and if we can do anything for you, we're here for you guys. Thanks for taking the tour. As they say on MTV Cribs, that's the show. You gotta go. See you guys later.